Having me, Club Acoustic. Thank you, Jacinta and Sparky, for having me here. I'll try and get as close to the mic as I can. Tonight, I'd like to offer you. I guess I thought the pieces I had to offer were very suitable for a women's night. The first two pieces are both about sexuality and women's sexuality. The first one is a song about an old woman, and it's her view on sexuality, on how it's been for her. I didn't write this one, but it's a really beautiful song that I found through a Robin Archer show called Pack of Women, and I just call it the Old Woman Song. I do have to give you a language warning. It does have the C word, but it's very appropriate, very feminist, whatever that is. Okay. I met an old woman who made my blood run cold. You don't stop wanting sex, she said, just because you're old. Oh, nobody sings about it, but it happens all the time. No, sorry, gotta get the right verse happening. I should be glad of the change of life, but it makes me feel so strange. If your life is being wanted, do you want your life to change? Oh, nobody sings about it, but it happens all the time. Do you want your skin to wrinkle and your cunt get sore and dry? And they say it's just your hormones when you cry and cry and cry. Oh, nobody sings about it, but it happens all the time. Nobody ever saw me, she whispered in a rage. They were blinded by my beauty, now they're blinded by my age. Oh, nobody sings about it, but it happens all the time. Yeah, so I've just recently discovered a big voice. I've been singing for a long time, but mostly in choirs, occasionally on my own, usually with quite a bit of alcohol to fortify me. I have had red wine tonight. But I used to sing anyway, but there was a lot of fear, and I seem to have lost the fear, which means I'm just left with the fun, which is really awesome. So thank you for receiving me. And the next thing I'd like to do is not a song. It's actually a piece that I wrote about 12 years ago, and I've been wanting to do it for about 18 months, and I don't have much time for this sort of thing, so it took a while to finally happen, and I got this deadline, and that made it happen. So again, thank you, Club Acoustic. This one is about sexuality as well, and it's about my sexuality. At the point which I'd come to about 12 years ago, I was a few years into a period of being celibate for 10 years before I finally met my beloved. I was trying to shed whatever was in me that created dysfunctional relationships before I wanted to be in a relationship again. And it worked. It took a while, but it worked. Anyway, this is where I got to at that point. It was about 12 years ago. And I'll try and stay close to the microphone, but my body will be moving, so we'll see how we go. Hello! My name is Kerry, and I am here in this moment, in this body, in every cell of this amazing body, and I am a sexual being. It wasn't always that way. Moored unconscious into brutality and bright lights, dragged out unconscious with cold steel, and left abandoned to cry myself into sedation, far, far from the heart that beat so close to mine. Tortured teenager, drunk into blackout. My first experience of sex, a brutal act I can't remember. Maybe I feel too much, or maybe I just can't feel. And then, for a time, I find a man who helps me heal, who won't ever push me too far, who won't stretch my wings or take a risk. I heal. I heal. And then it's time to leave. Time to sail into unknown waters, the sea of low libido, until I go off the pill. Oh my goddess, I had no idea. My goddess, multi-orgasm. And I used to think that one was plenty. Well, now I can just keep going and going and going and going. Wow. God, I can't wait to share this with someone. You know, I realised I've just been so selfish. I used to hold so much back, and I never even knew I was doing it. Enter the period of the sexual desert. 5 years, one one-night stand. Then finally, a man. I can take the box out of the labelled sex out of the cupboard now. I had to put it away. It hurt too much. But now it's time to play. Well, he's sophisticated and confident. Well, he needs me. Well, actually, he needs someone to share his house. Well, I know I've only known him for 4 weeks, but what the hell? I mean, it's been so long. He's more dysfunctional than I am, if that's possible. The romance wears off quickly. Sex becomes anguished and then a non-event. My fertile body flowers in the wrong place and something breaks. I give up. It's too hard, I give up. Life begins again with me alone, coming back into my body through long walks by the water, sunlight on leaves, offering me more nourishment than I ever found in a man. Asanas aligning my energies and taking me inside. The journey towards bliss, a rocky road barely begun. Men who hate their mothers reflecting back to me my own incompleteness. Beautiful triggers helping me to feel the unfeelable. Body healing itself. Releasing the past, layer by layer by layer. And there's more. There's always more. I fell into bed the other night and I fell out of time and space into a place where there were no boundaries, no limits. I lost all sense of who I was, and I became whole galaxies with feeling the stars and the planets slowly moving through the fabric of my being. I became the cosmos, and the cosmos became me. The whole of creation became my lover. I became my own lover. I am a sexual being, alone and complete. Remind me next time I come up, having had some red wine, to have some water with me, but I think I can do a song and then drink some water. So just one quick song for you to finish. I sang this last month at Club Acoustic. It's Yeah, this is the one that I wrote. It's a poem. I wrote this as a poem. In the piece that I just did, there was a bit about the man who helped me heal. So this is the poem I wrote to him to sort of say why I had to leave, and it became a song. It found a tune. I don't know where it came from. And it's called I Am a Gypsy. I am a gypsy, so said she. I cannot settle nor stay with thee. Though love for you be in my heart, for this to be love we must part. For you would try to clip my wings, the bird thus caged it rarely sings, and I have songs to give to life, would not be heard were I your wife. Oh love, you are a decent soul, but I can never share your goals. My spirit, it was meant to fly. Without this freedom 'twould surely die. So dry your tears and let me go. Seek not to bind me with your woe, for then must I be cold and hard. How sweet, soft love forever marred. Oh lover, do not be this way. You have a life, your own bright day, a place where I shall never be, except as friend. Oh please do see, our paths no longer do they merge. I follow now a different touch that takes me to a strange new place, where sight can find no familiar face. I look upon what I know well, but all is changed as the dream it fell. A chasm opened deep and wide. At once I knew I could not bide to wait upon your steady pace. 'Tis time to run my own true race, to honor what lies in my heart. For this to be love we must part. For this to be love we must part. Thank you. And thank you once again for the opportunity. And I just wanted to quickly mention that I really enjoyed listening to Sweet Chili. I haven't been able to sing with Sweet Chili for about a year. I really miss it, and my voice is a bit rough because I don't sing every week, but God, you guys sounded just like exquisite angels. Thank you. Kerry.